that the billions of shillings used to order the controversial 17 billion shillings diesel consignment did not come from the pockets of businesswoman Anna Njeri Njoroge. It has further emerged that the oil does not even belong to Galana Energy's oil company, as claimed by Cabinet Secretaries Davis Chirchir and Kipchumba Murkomen. An investigation trailing the billions of shillings suspects that the money that have been unlawfully withdrawn from public coffers given to Njeri to order the consignment, sell the oil and return clean 17 billion shillings to those who gave her the money. The investigation describes Anna Njeri as a front of the heist through which billions of shillings were cleaned and laundered. KTN's David Muthoka reports on how billions of public money may have been taken from the public coffers to conduct a billion shillings dirty deal that has Anna Njeri Njoroge at the eye of the storm.
In September last year, when the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum withdrew from the consolidated fund 16 billion shillings purportedly for subsidies to private financial enterprises. 4 months later, in January this year, the same ministry withdrew from the consolidated fund some 9 billion shillings also for subsidies to private financial enterprises. Then, in June this year, at the closure of the previous financial year, the Petroleum Ministry withdrew from the same consolidated fund 17 billion shillings that was also subsidies to private financial enterprises. It is the questionable 17 billion shillings that an investigation by Busia Senator Okiya Omtata suspects did not go to subsidies, but rather into the pockets of one Anna Njeri Njoroge. What for? Omtata suspects to order a 17 billion shilling consignment of diesel from overseas and clean the money by selling the oil locally and returning the billions of shillings to those who gave her. Only that this time the money will not go back to the public coffers but to their pockets. In his investigation, Omtata names 2 cabinet secretaries who have refuted that the oil belonged to Anna Njoroge and maintained that it belongs to Galana Energy's oil company as persons of interest. According to the Busia Senator, there is a direct correlation between the 17 billion shillings, which was unconstitutionally withdrawn from the consolidated fund in June 2023 to subsidize unnamed private financial enterprises, and the contested 17 billion shillings between Anna Njeri and the 2 cabinet secretaries. He says that he reasonably suspects that Anna Njeri, who from all indications could not and cannot raise the 17 billion shillings which was used to purchase the fuel, is the private financial enterprises that received the 17 billion shillings from the Ministry of Petroleum in June this year. Omtata further alleges that the contested shipment of fuel is the product through which the money is being cleaned or laundered. He continues by challenging the 2 cabinet secretaries to stop fooling the nation and come clean on their relationship with Anna Njeri, whom he reasonably believes is their front in the heist, but whom they have fallen out with. In his report, the senator adds that the relationship between the 17 billion shilling consignment of diesel and the 17 billion shillings paid in subsidies cannot be denied unless the 2 cabinet secretaries make a once and all full disclosure of the identity of the private financial enterprises which benefited from the money. The 2 cabinet secretaries are yet to make that disclosure, only maintaining that the diesel that has already been offloaded belongs to Galana Energy's oil company. Interestingly, directors of the said firm have been quiet more than 2 weeks since the controversy started. David Muthoka, KTN News, Nairobi.
And as the push and pull continues, we continue to also ask, who is